We are standing here at Winter's Wonder. We are going to do 3 amazing collections this morning, and we're going to get to our first inverted tree that we have to present to you for market this time. Lots of trends are going to be in focus. I'm going to point those out to you. I'm Leanne Moyers in for Melrose International. Shelley's with me this morning. Good morning. We're going to start off right behind me. Winter's Wonder is a very soft and serene collection with nice, soft greens with beautiful, elegant, delicate little details. These angels right here, we're going to see something that's a little bit different. Sometimes you'll see a glitter or a glitter finish across a product or an ornament, but this one is so fine that if I run my finger across it, I don't really even feel it. I mean, there's a texture there, but you see a lot of shimmer, a lot of shine, but you really can't even feel the glitter. The other thing about these angels that is trending and hot, this is trending and hot, is these nice little golden accents over the embossed pieces across the angels. That little bit of warmth. And you're going to see that champagne gold. We'll talk about the buff, that golden color, that sunlight color. Everything, whether it's for home and garden decor or it's holiday decor, everything is warmed up just a little bit. And so as we warm up, we're going to see that with our sculpts. We're going to see that with the ornaments that happen to be on the tree here in Winter's Wonder and throughout the entire Melrose showroom. That's trend number 1 that you want to be watching for while you're at market. Before we leave this area, these are some of our best-selling trees. And these are something that you're going to definitely want to reorder. We sell these separately for the 2 taller ones and then the set of 4. This one happens to be white on white. In this collection, we also have the green. And then later in Evening Star, we're going to talk about some new trees that are coming in. These are hot bestsellers from Melrose, and these are really important to you as a store owner because you want to bring in those products that you know you're going to be able to sell quickly. And so those bestsellers that we have that we bring in season after season are those items that come in and you get reorders for. We know they're popular. We know they're turning quickly because we can see the amount of time between the reorders that are being placed. So the tabletop trees in either the white, the platinum, the gold, the green, or the soft green newer color that we're going to bring in are going to be very, very important to you. As we turn to this tree, there are several accents here that are a little bit special. The first one I'm going to show you here happens to be this angel candle holder. And so she's got an embossed skirt. Again, she's got that very fine, very, very super fine glitter finish on her. And I don't even know how they get that glitter that small. I can only just imagine. But she is holding a Thea wick pillar candle. That's the smaller Thea wick pillar candle. We do have a lot of Thea wicks here for you, whether that's going to be the white, the ivory. We're going to have those available in that nice, beautiful holiday red for you too. Some of the ornaments that we have include, there are 3 of these that are 3 assorted. They again have that very fine finish. I'm just going to move it so you can see it sparkle just a little bit. You see that reflected light? It's there. This is a nice flat ornament, double-sided, and it has that embossed pattern all the way across the top and on the back side. It's laying in front of a ribbon that really kind of threw me for a loop at first. This is a beautiful ribbon, but when I first saw it, and I'm going to turn it a little bit too, I thought those might have been beads or shells because it almost looks like a seashell, white on the inside. I had to get a little bit closer to it, but that is actually a satin stitch. And so it has that look to it. It reflects the light very nicely across that nice shade of green. And it has that, again, that stitching color, that little bit of warmth. Now, 5 years ago, you might have seen this in winter white with white on white, something like that. That's not what we're seeing anymore. We're seeing the warmth. We're seeing that nice color in there on that nice, beautiful, soft, supple sage green. And that is what is trending. This is important for you guys. You need to be talking to your Melrose sales rep about these kind of subtle changes that we're seeing. And so when you're making your decisions while you're here at market, that you're always looking for those trends. You're always looking for those small little things that are very important. We talked yesterday about the inclusion of musical instruments and the inclusion of just a little bit of a hint of music. We're seeing that with these angel ornaments. There are actually 3 assorted of these. One's got a harp, one's got a little string instrument, and one has got a horn. We slide forward and we get to see the jewels. And so jewels and kind of anything that's going to represent rhinestones or something like that that reflects a lot of light are trending. So we have the nice soft color of the poinsettia, and then the edges and the piping are actually jewels. In the past, you might have seen glitter. We would have had just a glitter or a frosting on the edge of the poinsettia, but now we're actually seeing a piping that is made of actual rhinestones. The center is a glitter combination for the centerpiece of that poinsettia, but the edge is the rhinestone. Several of our ornaments here are going to have some kind of inclusion of a jewel. This one happens to have pearls. And so we've got the glitter, we've got the painting on it. It is a glass ball ornament, but it's got the pearl. If I move up here, we've got the mirrored look on the center of these. And so a little bit different, a lot of embossing, gorgeous shaped ornaments. This is what makes Melrose special. It's the ornaments and the quality and the exquisite designs of the ornaments. All of these details make a difference for your store, because people come to shop with you because they want something that's unusual. They want something that is elevated in quality, and that's what we're able to provide for you. I want to look at these ornaments here too. This one, we have a couple of these throughout the showroom that have this same shape. They have the jewel in the center of the reflector window. So not just the reflector window that's painted, we put the jewel right on the inside too. And then of course it comes all the way around the shape of the ball ornament. This one here, there's a 3 assorted in this pattern that has that swirl with the green and that nice soft color of that kind of, well, it kind of looks like that shell color a little bit again, or that pearl color that you're going to find here across the tree. We have a nice small Holy Family ornament here for you to take a look at. More embossed ornaments, beautiful ribbons on this tree. I mean, the designers really put a nice combination of these together for us. We do want to talk a little bit about the dove. I do know there's one of our sales reps in the Midwest, and she says whenever there's a white dove, she sells a lot of the white doves because of peace, of course. But these are 2 assorted. There's 2 different well, they're both in flight. One has its wings up higher above and one has them where they're out flying. But what's unique about these white doves is this breast of florals of gold that are across it. So both of the ornaments happen to have this breast of florals coming across the bird itself. She's going to be really happy because I know she always looks for the white doves. When she sees those 2, I'm sure that's something that she's going to be pointing out to all of her customers. As we move on around the tree, there's some things that you want to see, like in some of these ribbons and in some of these sprays where we have the micro beading on top of the soft, and you just see every little bit of the micro beads and the glitter there. This one has the sequin. Can you see the sequin right there? So we're stitched, and we have a beautiful stitching with that silver, but there's also a sequin reflecting light right across the top of that ribbon. Beautiful ribbons that we have here on this tree with all of these shaped ornaments. Now there are some glass ones here, then this nice, beautiful green color that came in, but there are a couple of ornaments that just didn't get here in time to be included on the tree, and I want to make sure that you see that before we move out of this area, because it's right here on the wall. And so we do have these on the tree for you, but this one right here did not get on there, and I want to make sure that you got to see that nice drop ornament. I can't help it. I love drop ornaments, and I do not want to miss those that are available to you. The other thing that was here on the tree, we do have some laser cut ornaments in many of our collections, and for the tabletop, we have these warmed up ivory trees. They are a set of 3, and we have them in the same beautiful green color. But as we look at the tree, you're going to see them in a ball shape, and you're going to see this nice ornament shape here. They do have a nice fine gold accent on the edges of them for that, and they ship either flat or really easy for customers to pack away at the end of the season. So we're going to go ahead and swing around here really quickly and go on to the backside to look at some of the coordinating products that go with Winter's Wonder. And when we get started with this, the set of trees that we talked about as best sellers, we saw the white ones out on the table, but here we have the jade green with the white and the snow, and the jade green are the same thing. Now, why are these important for stores? Okay, you're a store owner, you want to bring in these trees, they're best sellers. How does that relate to you? And the reason is, these are sold as a set of 4. And you know when we sell things in sets, usually pricing's pretty darn good, right? You're always looking for things in the showroom that sell as a set. Then you have these sold assorted. So you buy each one. They each have their own pricing, their own SKU. But when you get them into your store, what a lot of our stores like to do is mix and match. So they'll put a price on each individual tree, and then they'll tell their customer, okay, why don't you get that one and this one, or this one and that one, or these 3, and they'll put together different arrangements and put them together in different ways inside of the store. And that is something that you're able to work on a better margin. And so your pairings and your flexibility that you have for your customer itself is higher with these trees from Melrose. Now the shape is a home run. There's no doubt about that. That is a shape that we've had for probably a decade. And it's just the different color combinations. So we have the soft green, we have this jade green, we have the white on white, we have the platinum, and we have the gold. Make sure you see them all and add them all to your order for Melrose. We're going to look at some of the new products here. There are several. I mean, we have these Santas right here on the front with their nice soft gold hats on them, some new trees there that are in that nice soft green color. The globes have been popular for many, many seasons with that pine cone pattern on the outside. And globes, they look delicate, but they're really actually not that delicate. These here we've sold for years and years and years. They have been bestsellers for us with that nice soft green color. Some new products here though. Let's take a look at the little houses that light up in the front. They do have a nice enamel finish on them that gives it a little bit of shine for you there too. If we swing around behind, on this table, we're going to take a look at our first sets of votives and candle holders that are different and new for us. And these are shown with our Fia flame on the inside. We got the mini and we have the medium. I keep trying to figure this out. Shelly and I both do, but they're mirrored on the inside, so they're reflecting quite a bit of light. I love how that light just flickers across there with that nice mirrored inside. That's very important. But the finish itself on the outside. Now, if I'm rubbing my finger across here, I almost have the feel and the texture of cement. But of course it's not. And it has all of this burnished look or aged look of different metals. And so you actually see 5 or 6 different metal finishes here, but the snowflake is what shines through, and that's what you see radiating across that glass. They are available as the 3 votives and the 2 different candle holder sizes. Now these sizes are bestsellers for Melrose too. These are the sizes that we know sell. These are the things that stores buy from us over and over. You can buy with proven success. This is one of our new tabletop ornaments. This one has kind of a swirled and a little bit of that shell look to it as well. You kind of see those nice whites on here, and then it has the snowflakes across it. That's a very beautiful new piece that's an ornament for a tabletop. One of the things I did not show you on the tree because it was kind of buried in there underneath some of our other ribbons were these ribbons. These are ready to go. They're going to come to you with a clip. This happens to be that nice warm ivory across the soft sage color. And so these are coming in several collections, ready to go in the 2 sizes for you. So if you're thinking, I do not have time to do all the designing with the ribbons that the designers do, in my store I need 10 trees that are just bam, bam, ready to go. These are going to be available in different color combinations. Yesterday we already showed you the red and green. We're going to show you some other combinations too for these ribbons that are ready to just clip into place and be ready to go for you. The other trees that we added, last year we had these trees. They are flocked, they are painted, they have pearls, they have glitter. These are quite elaborate with the finishes on these trees, and we had them in the 2 sizes. And of course, as good customers that you are, you said, we want more trees. And so we have these 2 other ones that are new this season. So these are the older ones, and these are the newer ones. But as you can tell, you can do the exact same thing with these trees that you do with the other best-selling trees, and mix and match those and have your peaks and valleys across your displays that are ready to go for you. Some more frosted, mirrored votives that are available for quick sales. How many times do you have somebody walk into the store and they say, I need something, I need a gift idea, I need something I'm going to be able to put in a gift bag. It just needs to be cute, it needs to be universal, that's ready for someone. That's why we sell so many votives here at Melrose, because we know in your store you need products like that. And so the candle holders in the 2 larger sizes are there to match the votives that are available to you. I want to show you this. We showed you a couple of these yesterday in Nutcracker Christmas. This looks like mercury glass. It is glass. It is a glass ornament, but when you lift it up, you have the Fia wick on the inside, so you have that nice flame look, the black wick, real wax here in the base of it, and of course it runs on a battery. How beautiful is that? And so these are going to be throughout the showroom as well, and are new in our Fia wick line. A couple more pillows here for you to take a look at, and then if we look at the bottom shelf, there's a couple things here on the bottom shelf that I want you to see. Number 1, there are 2 new strand lights that are coming in. Some of them look like icicles, and then this is our returning bestseller. And so this is actually 11-foot strand light. Gorgeous, has all those little white bulbs on there. Very, very fine wire line. I love the wiring line on that. That's a bestseller, and it is returning. They put that 11-foot strand right into that candle holder. The other thing down here in the bottom that I want you to see is this pillar candle. This is one of our new 3-wick candles. The other one happens to be in holiday red, but this is the one that's available in the nice white. And you've got the 3 wicks there. It is real wax. It has a texture on the outside. That's something that we're sure is going to be a new bestseller after we finish up our markets here for you. You want to make sure that you have your new pillars into your order. As we come across to this table, we're looking at a few more products with that nice soft green coloring for you. This is the first time I'm showing you the champagne gold pillars that are in. And so those gold pillars, same thing with the Thea wick. We have the nice live flame. We have the wax on the outside, the texture, and the price. We haven't talked about that this morning, but folks, if you're looking for LED candles that have a fantastic price, you cannot beat Melrose. We have fantastic candles that we have developed just for you and brought in these new colors with the platinum silver that are in this year and this gold, this nice soft gold. We're going to see those. Those are going to be in our top 100, I'm sure, by the end of market. Some of the things about these products back here, you're going to see some of the same motifs that are used on the ornaments on the tree, on the canisters with the wooden lids, and on the textiles. And so the textiles we're showing right here happen to be these 3 tea towels, and they're kind of on the table right next to the dolomite planters. But there is a table runner that goes with those tea towels that coordinates. Now on these planters, garden centers especially and florists are always looking for planters. These are dolomite. Dolomite's going to be just a little bit more durable than ceramic, and these do happen to have the 3 legs there. So some of you I know only want legged planters. Some of you only want the ones that sit flat on the table. But you know, whatever florals you're adding to this, those are fantastic for our florists that are out there. Then we have a whole new type of infinity light that we're offering to you this season. You know, infinity lights have been trending hot for the last few years. Really, really hot. This is the first time, though, that we've added infinity to the sculpts. And you're going to see it here with these angels and the Holy Family. So we have 2 with Holy Family and 2 different ones with angels. You know, it's got that same look. And when someone comes into your store, you should say to them, have you seen the infinity light? Have you gazed through the light? Have you seen that light reflected over and over and over and echoed through the light in the piece itself? These are hot. These are new. This is something that we haven't had before. We've usually had standalone infinity lights, but now we have combined them with our sculpts. The last thing here we want to show on this shelf happens to be the new taper candles. Taper candles, you guys, are still going up. They're not skyrocketing, but taper candle sales with our pillar sales are moving up. And these happen to have that nice beeswax pattern across them. And they're just 2 taper candles being held with our angel candle holders. Now, when you're talking to your Melrose sales rep, you need to be saying things like, you know, where are we going to get more and more taper candle holders? And we're going to have those available for you through the showroom. Another set of strand lights that are hot right now and are brand new are this ball with a snowflake strand light that has come through. It does have some beading on the bottom. It is lit on the inside and has the snowflake pattern. We had these in like a blue and a green and a clear. And the clear crackle continues to be our best seller for us. And so we went ahead and came up with a design on a clear for you that is new this season. Other strand lights that you're going to look for, we have some clear icicles that are come through and a strand light. And again, 11 foot. So you want to be asking your Melrose sales rep about taking a look and seeing that.